everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood hanger hobbit here, and welcome aboard the N1K1-Ja, the Violet Lightning, or as I like to call it, the Venomous Violet Lightning, because yeah, she can do some damage. But I want to give a shout out to the little 410 pilot you see over there on the left. You know how you get those matches where you don't even have to tell the other guy what to do, you just kind of sync up and everything's just beautiful like a dance? Yeah, that's what I got to experience with the 410 pilot. It was so nice. His situational awareness was totally on point. We switched targets back and forth. He'd see something get on me, he'd switch over, I'd see something get on him. Oh, it was like a dance. Oh, hello there, how you doing? Not so good. Oh, and the reason that I have vertical targeting on with this, you notice 2 of the guns are in the wings and 2 of them are in gun pods. Yeah, you kind of need the vertical targeting if you don't want them things to spread like a shotgun. Oh, hello there. Are you going to come down and play, Mr. Yak Attack? I hope so. Uh-oh, they're all going after my little buddy. Ooh, AD4s. I am not taking a head-on from you. No, thank you. And yeah, you'll see most of these matches, I do have a little yellow on this plane. It doesn't matter. This ain't no zero. Oh, how about a little fire scarecrow? Oh, yes. These things are little flamethrowers. So nice. But yeah, this ain't no zero. This thing can take some punishment. That yellow on there, not affecting me in the slightest. Oh, you gonna come down and play? Oh, please come down and play. I'd really like it if you came down and played. Yeah, one thing you gotta watch though is the speed. You'll notice I'm not doing a straight horizontal, I'm doing an ellipses. Because this thing will start to get sluggish if you let it get too slow. Oh, 190 jumped in. Oh well, can't get them all. Look around, make sure my little buddy's clear. See if I can get me a shot on this thing. Now these little pew-pews, I only really use them for ranging shots. By the way, little secret just for us. This gun ain't supposed to have pew-pews on it. Yeah. The difference between the JA and the standard J, they didn't have any nose-mounted guns on the JA because they wanted to lose weight to make it a bomber hunter. So, yeah, this ain't supposed to have the 7.92s. Not at all. But that'll be our little secret. We don't have to tell Gaijin that, do we? No. Shh. Because these things are actually quite useful for like popping off AAA, spooking guys that are trying to run away. So, yeah, don't want Gaijin to know. Kind of like having those extra pew-pews. Now I'm going to speed things up a little bit. And of course I got to say thank you to my little 410 pilot. Always remember your manners. If you have one that gives you a nice little run like that, be sure to thank him. Makes him feel good. Maybe he'll do it again next time. Oh, American space fires. Good Lord, have they been spamming the living crap out of them things lately. I swear, I've seen more space fires on American teams than I have on the frickin' Brits. Can't say I blame them though. LF Mark 9s are quite fun. Oh, let's see if I get a shot. No. Oh, well, you can't kill them all, much as you'd like to. Oh, hello, Mr. P-51. Oh, don't run away. Come on now. Oh, poor little buddy. Oh, he smacked him down hard. Now, one thing you'll find about this bird, top speed. Yeah, this thing ain't no racehorse. You ain't gonna be chasing down things in this bird. Oh. What are you... Oh, I see what you're doing, Mr. P-51. You're trying to set up a little rope-a-dope with your little la-la buddy. One thing you should always remember. be sure to spot out targets for your team. Every time you see me doing that destroy the target thing, I'm not actually expecting anybody to actually go after it. What I'm doing is making sure they all know exactly where that sucker is. Because believe me, there's been plenty of matches where that saved my behind. Because I would be tearing into some one-on-one or two-on-one, have me a good old time, not looking around, and somebody'd pop that, and I'd look and go, uh-oh, somebody's setting me up for a smackdown. So yeah, don't forget to tell your buddies where the enemy is, because it can save their behind, and the more of them that's alive, the better it is for you. Let's see, we got the Lala up high, P-51 down low, and it's just me and my little buddy down there. That's what I like. You know, I like it where it's not 50 on one, mine, lemon trains. Oh, don't take a head on from the P-51. What are you doing, man? No, you don't want to do that. No, that's a bad idea. Freedom cows. Stay away from the freedom cows. Oh, you come here now. Oh, no more freedom cows for you. Oh, crap. Nope. Those little shabaks may not work for me, but they might work for him, because I don't know what his ping is. So that's a big pile of nope. Oh, you come here, Mr. Lala. Oh, just a little more. Oh, Sparky Sparks. Come on now. Poof. Oh, that feels good. Don't you just love it when you get the last kill of the match? Doesn't that just feel nice? Gotta wish everybody a good old GG and a thank you, because that was just a lovely match. Oh, let's see how we did. Oh, first place, 4 kills. Heck yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that in a New York minute. But oh, looky what we got here. What this plane was built to attack. The B-17. Oh, snacks. Hello, Mr. B-17. Oh, other one's gone. Gonna have to finish this one. I want some snacks. Don't run away. More snacks. Come here. Oh. One thing you'll find, though, is these guns kind of spark if you go above about 450, 500. So, yeah, you really want to get up close and personal with these guns to really lay in the smackdown. But as I'm getting into position, let me tell you a little bit about this bird. This bird started life as a float plane. Yep. Which we have in the game at Tier 2. But turned out by the time it came out, Japan didn't really need a float plane. Oh, hello up there, P-38. Mind if I take a little shot? Oh. Not quite. Yeah, see, that's why you need the vertical targeting. Because with them being in gun pods and on the wings, trying to get them all to line up at the exact same spot becomes seriously iffy. Even with vertical targeting. Without vertical targeting, if I would have tried that, it would have looked just like a shotgun spread, just all over the place. Anyway, when this thing started life, the Japanese were running riot all over the Pacific, so they needed something that would make a good little island hopper. Something that they could use that they didn't need a runway for, so Kawai came up with this thing. Only by the time they got done with it and was ready to put it in production, the Japanese were getting the snot kicked out of them. So, yeah, they didn't really need a float plane because they weren't really setting up the forward bases because they were on the defense. But Kawai said, yay, this is still a good design. I bet if we took the floats off of it, put some landing gear on it, we could make it a good Army fighter. And they were right. This was one of the best interceptors they had in the war. This thing had a Homer 21 engine that could crank out 1,990 horse, which for the Japanese was insanely impressive. Oh, I see you with your little pew-pews. Do me my lovely little aileron half loop. swing right on back around. Oh, I see you. Oh, dang, look at that. A7 lemon train. Let me get the heck away from that. I had 2 matches in this game where I was doing great, and then A7 just went bonsai right into my butt. Yeah, A7s are a little too agile for their own good. They tend to get a little bit of tunnel vision and will just run through anything. So, yeah, kind of want to break a little bit of distance. As I was saying, though, this thing had a top end of 363 miles an hour, which for the Japanese was extremely impressive. 20,000 feet service ceiling, and could go 890 miles round trip fully fueled. So, yeah, compared to the Zeros, this thing was quite impressive. Problem they had, though, was the B-29s. B-29s could go up higher than this thing could reach. And up there at that super high altitude, this thing didn't have enough power to chase them suckers down. And you definitely didn't want to sit behind a B-29. That's one thing Gaijin got right in this game. Yeah, I don't want to sit behind B-29s with all that daka. Tends to give you a very bad day. They ended up making 1,400 of these suckers by the end of the war. But it was the same problem that the A7M had. Beautiful plane, great plane, no pilots. Because by the time this thing got into the war, they'd lost all their best pilots at places like Midway and Coral Sea. So the pilots that were coming online just really didn't know what to do with this thing. Oh. As you can see, I am not good with long-range shots on this thing, because this is not the 151. Once you get past about 450, 500 meters, it starts to arc. So you really have to shoot this more like an arrow than you do a gun if you're trying for long range. Oh, I see you, buddy. Nope, not taking a head on from Freedom Cows. I don't think so. That's one mistake you see so many pilots trying to do. When they're going to dodge shots, you see them do these insane hard yanks with hard flips and spins and stuff, and you just blow all your speed. Don't do that. Look at that. I didn't hardly lose any speed dodging that freaking Freedom Thrower. Just a little half loop, kick the rudder a little bit. You can get out of the way. Oh, I see. Oh, no. Are they going to? Are they really? Runway campers. God, how I hate runway campers. Good Lord, ever since Gaijin made that video, it's damn near every frickin' match now. Yep, if you don't get the easy kill, run to the runway and let the AA help you, said Gaijin. Thanks a lot. Eat me. Stupid, nasty old runway campers. Oh, they make me so mad. I've had so many matches where I've basically had to throw away the footage because I ended up just having to do donuts around their frickin' runway and act like a damn goalie on a soccer team just to keep punting their ones trying to runway camp back into the game. Like, nope, I'm over here by the runway. You got to get away. Scoot. So annoying. If you're gonna fight. If you're not, jay out. Oh, yeah, look at me. I'm being little bait. Come on. Oh, you think you can catch me? Oh, no. And I am not too happy with you. I'm really not, Mr. Mustang. We were having a nice battle up there in the sky, and then you had to run to the runway. Well, guess what? Eat 20 mil. Ugh. Now I get to play dodge all the frickin' flak. Thanks a lot, Mustang. Well, I'm going to speed this sucker up a bit, and while I do that, let me tell you a little more about this bird. Now, this bird was considered to be the equal of the F6, F5 Hellcat, and it definitely proved itself in the air. Problem was on the ground, specifically the landing gear and the motors. The motors tended to blow up, and the landing gear, especially if you were any kind of rough on the landing, tended to just kind of collapse. Yeah. High tensile strength steel was not something the Japanese was too awful good at. But to show you how good this sucker was, in February of 1945, Warrant Officer Kensuko Muto, sorry if I screw up that name, fought off 12 Grumman Hellcats and shot down 4 before the rest backed off with an N1K1-Ja. This thing, yeah. So it could definitely handle its own against the American fighters. This first came into combat over the Philippines and had no problem handling Hellcats and Corsairs. Over its service life, they did several changes, improved the cowling, different gun configurations, tried using it as a bomber hunter, tried using it as an interceptor. Speaking of which, guess what? B-17 in space. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. So it's going to take me a minute to climb on up there. But, as I was saying, it was first flown by the 201st Kokutai, I hope I'm saying that right, over the Philippines, and they flew this thing pretty much for the rest of the war. They tried different cowlings on it, they tried mounting gondolas to add different firepowers. The main problem they had with it was the B-29s. It just couldn't reach that altitude. This thing just couldn't do it. But against the Corsair and against the Hellcat, did pretty good. And about this thing in game, I don't see why everybody flies the Zero and not this. I really don't. This is fun. I mean, sure, it doesn't do the flippy dippies quite as good as a Zero, but I'd rather have the better guns, you know what I'm saying? Zero only comes with 200 cannon, this comes with 4. Oh, so, yeah, I don't get it. In the 10 matches I flew getting this footage, I think I ran into 1. Exactly 1. Besides me in this thing. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. This plane needs more love. I was like, man, this plane must be terrible. No, it's not. Look at this. Goodbye, Mr. B-17. Ripped him a new one. Oh, he mad. He very mad. But yeah, nobody loves this thing. I mean, this is like the red-headed stepchild of the Japanese. And I don't get it. It's not the fastest, but Zeros aren't fast either. Ooh, let's see how we did. Oh, yay! Another 4 kills. First place on the team. Heck yeah, I'll take that. Take that in a New York minute. Ooh, and we got a box. Is it gonna suck? Oh, I got my historical tat. Yay. Come on, Gaijin. Show me you can make it suck. Come on. You're so good at it. Oh, my God. 75% off? Guess what? Daddy's getting a new plane for his Japanese Air Force. Woohoo. Thank you, Gaijin. I appreciate. Now, what do I think of this bird? Fly this. Good Lord, fly this. This thing needs love. It climbs great. Its dive is good. Its handling is good. The cannons are seriously butt kickers. Why nobody loves this, I don't know. This is a good plane. This is the kind of planes that I like to show off because nobody loves them, and this needs the love, boys. Take her out. Well, be sure to like and share, and I hope to see you up there in the clouds. Have a good one, y'all.